Beautiful and Helpful Rabbit, a story written and narrated by Shazma Mehboob Jafar. There was once a little white rabbit who lived in a burrow under a wide woody tree. The rabbit lived alone in that tiny hole. Never had he seen himself, nor had he a mirror to know who or what he was. The white furry rabbit feared exploring the world outside his burrow. But one thing he was sure about was that very many surprises awaited him as he would get rid of this fear. The rabbit decided to muster his courage and discover the world outside his petite home. He packed his sweet crunchy carrots and hoped of his own. Initially the rabbit leaped and ran with all its might to the east and to the west until it was caught out of sight. His tiny feet felt the friction from the hot ground. Seeing the sun setting and the bright blue sky turning into a deep yellow and red hue, the rabbit rested near a river, crunching and munching the sweet-smelling carrots. His innocent eyes laid close as he slept in the cozy green grass across the river. The next morning, with his abundant energy, the rabbit chased his eyes across the river and saw some beautiful turtles swimming in the long, narrow river. The rabbit decided he would also swim, and without a thought, he jumped off at the tip of the river. The water splashed, and off he fell in, drowning in the river. A kind old turtle offered its back. "Thank you," squealed the rabbit as he trembled. The turtle asked, "What made you jump in the river?" The rabbit quickly answered, "I thought I was one of you and could grow a huge shell like yours as I would swim." The wise turtle laughed, "Ha ha ha ha," and dropped the rabbit to the other side of the land. He bade goodbye and told the rabbit, "Look within you. You are who you are." confused rabbit ran further as he saw some bold, gigantic giraffes stretching their long necks and biting off leaves from the leafy trees. The rabbit suddenly realized he could not swim like the turtle, but he could run unlike the turtle. He jumped with joy, blinking his eyes with happiness, and leaped to approach the tall, busy giraffes. The rabbit then thought that he came from the family of giraffes. He tiptoed on his mini feet and stretched his round neck, but he could barely reach above the roots of the tree. The giraffes gathered around him and laughed. Look at the tiny creatures trying to be tall and beautiful as us. Can he really catch some leaves? The horrified rabbit shyly walked away and grabbed a carrot from his bag, chewing it with sadness. As the rabbit completed his first carrot, he realized he may not have a long yellow neck, but his short, tiny body was equally beautiful and enough to get and eat his carrots, as he did not need the long neck to climb the tree, as carrots were not on trees. The rabbit was already beginning to understand how he was different as compared to the others. As he walked further, he came across a huge brown lion lying in the long still grass. The lion saw the rabbit and came closer to him. The size of the lion frightened the rabbit, and just as he thought of escaping the huge lion, a great thick net with several mini holes fell over them from the top of the tree. The lion roared as loud as he could to call for help. But no one came, and the rabbit, as scared as he was, hid under the mane of the lion. The lion requested the rabbit for help. "Oh, rabbit, I shall not eat you, but please help me." Alas, the rabbit realized how powerful he was despite having a tiny body, and understood how one may be different yet is beautiful in his own way. And recalling how the old turtle saved him from drowning in the river, the rabbit decided to help the lion. The wise rabbit immediately started to nibble the net. It took him a long time to bite off the net, for the lion to fully get off the net. But in the end, the rabbit was successful and the lion came off the trap. The lion happily asked the rabbit to hop on his back and gently dropped the rabbit back to his home at the old woody tall tree. The rabbit thanked the lion and said, "Everyone is different and unique. We don't need a mirror for that. We just need to realize how beautiful we are from outside and within. We should always be kind and helpful to others, and then only can we know who we truly are." The end.